Hi everybody, Chris Oslin's John Pytel here. I wanted to welcome everybody to the 2021 Ontario Provincial Disc Golf Championships at the Eddyville Super Spin, and currently in of a satellite course we have going on. Speaking of the courses, you know, it's like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. We got Baby Bear, which is Curran. We got Mama Bear, which is Innova, and we got Papa Bear as Prodigy. You know, a lot of potential over in Curran, just not the ability to make the bigger 18 that we want there, but we hope you enjoy it none the same, and recognize that we will now have 3 championship courses in the area soon enough to host these great events.
It's a great opportunity to steal the A spot, though, so remember that when you're playing it.
Exactly. Yeah, it's an ace run spot. Curran doesn't have the most parking there, and you're going to be carded with your card mates all day, so there's carpooling. You know, the tee times and the divisions are split amongst 3 courses, so don't stress. It'll all work out. Don't panic driving over there. Get there and back safe. It's only 10 minutes down the road, and it doesn't get any quicker or longer no matter what speed you go.
For a little clarity, all AM divisions will be playing Curran once.
Yes.
The Pro divisions will not. They'll be playing Innova and Prodigy potentially twice each. Depends if you make the cut for the 4th round. But we'll talk about that in a little bit, as well as tee assignments and whatnot. We'll do that at the end.
And as far as the courses and the OBs go, that's going to be posted, emailed out. If you need any clarifications, try to get around and ask us, but it should be pretty straightforward. Parking and what's new with that this year. We have a day tripper parking lot, so to speak, and it's west of the usual entrance. So where everybody parked last year, that's where the campers are going to park, and the day trippers should be going east of the property, and then hitting a laneway down there that's marked, and then you'll come into a field, a hayfield we've made for parking. Pardon me, TD Central will be kind of where it was last year, but more back at the Steel Shed and Pro Shop, where we have the warm-up putting baskets. You know, it's an A-tier event. I just want to emphasize that, you know, the cell phones, the digital scoring, there's a commitment to be there and capable to do that stuff at this level of event. So, you know, please do your part for your card mates there. Like I mentioned, warm-up, we would like people to stay off the courses. We're going to allow people to throw in the day parking area. It's a huge field. Should be no problem to get some throws in if you want. And then the putting station will be just outside of TD Central. Food. Reminder that all you amateurs have a lunch included both days. You'll pick that up at Eddyville at the kind of our canteen spot located behind the house. Friday today we're going to do pizza slices at the Pro Shop in the evening for anybody. Get that word out there. Anything else you wanted to add, Chris? Or we can get into the OBs and maybe you can cover off some of that.
So John had mentioned digital scoring as well. This is for everyone to remember. Someone in your cut will ask about it undoubtedly. ODSA will be the password for digital scoring this weekend. Round 1, you'll have your card set up already. Round 2, because we're using a schedule that you've seen in this email, you'll have to add the players to your card as you go, but it will be the same players as round 1. So just log in with ODSA again, add their PDGA numbers, you're good to go. We've added marker flags to a few new OB additions to the course this year. It doesn't change any OB, nor are we going to use the marker flags to actually mark the OB line. We only put them there to kind of illuminate people who are regulars at the course who had played last year to some of the new additions. So for instance, hole 4, the lightning bolt hole that everyone knows on the Prodigy course. We've now marked OB with flags the entire left side of that hole, almost up and adjacent to the green. Those marker flags are just to let you know that all that long grass is OB. The marker flags are not what you're going to use to judge OB, however.
Correct.
There's a couple other places, hole 8, which is another kind of, you can cheat the corner kind of, it's a par 5, but for most players it's a layup around the corner and whatnot. We've now marked the whole right side and around the basket OB with marker flags as well. Again, long grass, not flags, they're just there to let you know that the OB is there. Crop OB, so at John's farm, traditionally he rotates between corn and soybeans. This year it's soybeans, so they're a little bit shorter, a little bit easier to throw over. However, they're OB just the same. A lot of people ask every year, what's OB? How do I know if I'm in the crop or not? So technically the first line of soy plants, you'll see the stalks coming out of the ground. That's going to be like a flagged OB line. You're going to mark directly between them. If your disc is past that first crop line, completely past it, into the crop, you're OB. If any of it is sticking out beyond the crop line into the inbound side, you're safe. You're fine. Mark your meter, throw your next shot. If there's any issues whatsoever when you're interpreting any of the OB rules that you see in this email, please play it both ways. You can come and ask John afterwards. He'll clarify OB for you.
Yeah, the state the soybeans are now, the size and everything, it's pretty hard to be you're either in or you're out almost. But it's that stem of soybean seeds coming out of the ground. It's not the upper foliage. It's the rows of stems coming out of the ground.
There are a few piles of sticks and logs in the forest. Those are casual relief. If you'd rather not move them, because we'd rather you not move them, play back first available line no closer to the basket. There's a bit of poison ivy at the current course. Do you know what holes, or just in general, maybe keep an eye out for it?
In general, I've spotted it in a few spots, but it's not. It's there. It's that type of land, but just a heads up.
Okay. And John always has plenty of water at the course. It's going to be out there. He's always got volunteers running around. You may want to clarify that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the weather looks like there's going to be a lot of humidity up here. It's going to be hot. May want to have an umbrella with you just for shade on Innova. Innova doesn't have a lot of shade, the back 9 of it. But we'll have bottled water and people out on the course. We got porta potties out on the course. Just take care of yourself, be hydrated, and we'll get water out there.
Okay. And one more thing we want to bring up, and this is something we do every year, is the 3-minute rule is really important out here. We're running 10-minute tee times on some of these monster courses, and to keep the flow of things going so that everyone finishes before it gets dark, because we have 300 plus competitors this year, it's really important that we adhere to that 3-minute rule. The rule, again, for clarity, is once your entire card is looking for the disc, someone calls 3 minutes, you keep track on your watch. If that 3 minutes passes, the person will go back to the previous lie. If they pick up the marker, the card can decide where that was and throw another shot with a penalty stroke. It kind of sucks as far as the vibe on the card and kind of this social niceties being out the window. However, if we're doing it across the board and everyone knows it's just a matter of getting everything and everyone in on time, I don't think it's going to be taken too personally. So please adhere to that.
Yeah, that's why we've made so much of it OB, very important. Spotting, very important on Prodigy 4 and 8. We're going to have some volunteers around doing some spotting. I just can't guarantee it's going to be for everybody's card. But if on 4 and 8, please spot your card if there's not a spotter out there.
So a few more details. I'm going to talk about tee times, tee assignments, and the courses you'll be playing. So to start the whole thing off, we have posted in the email to all the players your tee assignments for the entirety of the event, the course assignments. So you'll see what round you're playing at what course. I'm not going to go over them right now. There's a lot of divisions playing a lot of different courses, but all AM divisions will play all 3 courses once. All pro divisions will play Innova and Prodigy at least once each, sometimes twice. The deal with pro is that there will be 3 rounds in pro and then a cut made for the 4th round at the 50% mark. So if you're in the top 50%, ties included, you'll be playing a 4th round in pro, and we'll set them off pretty quickly in the afternoon. The MPO division, I believe, will be playing Innova to finish. The age protected and women's divisions in pro will be playing the Prodigy Dream 18 to finish. We did that so there's a bit of a build up. We can put spectators out on the course. We can watch. We cut kind of just below the cash line too, so those maybe who aren't competing for something or haven't had the best tournament have the opportunity to either sit around, watch, crack a beer open, or head home early if you're not feeling it. So we've got that hooked up for you. Tee assignments. All pro divisions will be playing the gold tees for the entirety of the weekend. The AM1 division will be playing the gold tees. FA1 will be playing blue tees. AM2 will be playing blue tees. All age-protected men's divisions will be playing, amateur men's divisions will be playing blue tees. All age-protected women's divisions will be playing white tees, and FA2 will be playing white tees as well. Other than that, check out the email, guys. We posted the tee times. They're on the PDGA page along with the course you're starting at. If you have any questions, respond to this email or come find me or John on the course, preferably John if I'm out playing. But yeah.
Yeah, and thank you so much, everybody. The support, the drive to get a third course, everybody, like PDGA Current, the initial sellout and everything happening so quick in the spring. So we really appreciated that, and we're going to deliver. There's going to be great golf here this weekend.
Enjoy your weekend in disc golf paradise.